Imagine a world where women can breakaway rope in the Super Bowl of rodeo, inside of the Thomas and Mack, alongside our fellow competitors and family. My purpose today is to bring awareness to the situation that breakaway ropers are not equally represented during the NFR. My credibility with this problem is that I am a breakaway roper. Though I'm not in the NFR yet, I'm up and coming, and we put a lot of effort into this to not be represented like everybody else. Women in breakaway roping are not equally represented because they can't compete inside the Thomas and Mack like everybody else. All of the other events such as team roping, barrel racing, tie-down roping, steer wrestling, bull riding, and bronc riding all compete in the Thomas and Mack, but breakaway roping is hosted on different days and in a different arena. All levels of rodeo, from youth rodeo, junior rodeo, college rodeo, and rodeos in the PRCA, all showcase breakaway roping with the other events. Everything but the NFR does this. As a breakaway roper myself, this kind of feels like a slap in the face that we're not showcased equally. Qualifying for the NFR is a lifetime goal for anybody in any event. But whenever you're a breakaway roper, you have this goal, but it's not fair because you're not getting the same treatment as everybody else. Next, something that would satisfy rodeo people and breakaway ropers is breakaway roping being allowed to be in the Thomas and Mack during this time, and for PRCA to compromise and come to an agreement with the NFR to allow breakaway roping, or at least get it mentioned during this time. We want this event to be allowed with the entire rodeo so that they can get the full experience of the NFR just like everybody else. PRCA said that there's not enough time and not enough room for breakaway roping to be allowed in the Thomas and Mack during the NFR. But I don't agree with this because it's only 10 runs, and just like everybody else. But the difference with breakaway roping is that it's normally anywhere from high 1 seconds to low 3 seconds per run. Moving on, qualifying for the NFR and not being able to compete, it's really devastating for breakaway ropers because you go through it like everybody else and you do all the same stuff they do, put in the same amount of effort and money and work to qualify, to be like an outcast and just put on the back burner. But we don't see this as like a put down. We just see this as one more challenge to overcome. Our event is rising fast, and once we unite and this concern is addressed, hopefully we can make a movement and get breakaway roping put into the NFR. One of the biggest accomplishments with the NFR is whenever you're backing your horse into the box and you go and catch necks. It's something you can't put into words, a feeling that just takes over your whole body, and just the adrenaline is something that can't be explained. Finally, the action that needs to be made is to bring awareness to everybody with this situation, and for breakaway ropers and other rodeo people who want this situation to be fixed to come together and send a message to PRCA on the importance of this problem. If this doesn't happen and nobody comes together, no change will ever be made. So imagine a world where breakaway ropers can compete with everybody else and are equally treated. My websites that I use are Cowgirl Magazine, Breakaway Roping Journal, Review Journal, NFR Experience, and American Hat Net.